Welcome to Empress Empathic. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Hey, let's do a collective energy read. What do we have today? Ooh. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So, I have a little exercise that I do, just me personally, right? Because childhood trauma has been a thing. A lot of different themes in my life had to do with healing my inner child, right? So you don't get to be an empress, just by purchasing a cute backdrop, okay? Empress takes years and years and years, and sometimes decades for some people to work through their inner child woundings, right? So I love to have a picture of me in my room in plain sight. It could be in any room in your house, right? Of you where you remember yourself prior to the trauma. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you get a photo of yourself, of you, I don't know, whatever age the trauma happened, right? Think about the time before the trauma and have that photo of you up at all times, right? And you send yourself love, forgiveness, vibes, prayers to that child. The child that, was unscathed. It's so helpful. I can't even begin to tell you. I also, have a photo of our child next to the part of my life, right? So the age that the trauma happened, you have a photo prior to that of yourself. And if you have your own child, right, you take a photo of your child at the same age and you remind yourself, like, you know what? My baby is going through certain things in the world or just in general, because hopefully if you're a generational curse breaker, you're not repeating cycles with your own kids, because that would suck. That would be really horrible and a disservice to humanity. You want to do your best to break those generational curses and then remember your next generation and what they're going through, so that you're more sensitive to their needs. It's just helpful. I find it helpful. All right, here we go. Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. There are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Yeah, that's good. All right, I'm going to do another deck. I love these message decks because it really cuts to the chase about what it is you need to work on as a person. A lot of us were concerned about love readings, right? Oh, I'm in love. I want to be in love. Where's my next person? You're not whole enough to have a person. How about that? Work on you first, boo-boo. Inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are the image of man, right? Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. We are so impressed by how people look. It's so lame. All right. It's really dumb. It's also funny because there are a lot of people who are under the impression because a person looks a certain way that they are a certain way. All right. God sees through all of the entrappings to the soul. And we as woman, should aim to do the same. Okay. That's a reason why I do these readings behind the scenes. Believe me, I'm not insecure. And I'm definitely not what you would consider not good looking. All right. But I don't lead with that either, because some people won't hear the message. They'll be so caught up in, I don't know, what it is I look like, that they're not listening to the message itself. All right. And no, that's not being conceited. It's being confident. What's the difference? All right. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Inner child. See this? Cards confirming. You know, with inner child woundings comes such shame, right? And we do our best to try to pretend like it didn't happen or indulge in, let's say, substance abuse or food, right? You know, I've always said that obesity stems typically from childhood abuse, okay? And you're doing your best to try to not look attractive to fend off your abusers. That is a thing. Ask me how I know. Anyway, the feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in the darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that's ready to be healed? Today's soul action: heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is whatever, right? So remember what I said about getting a photograph, right, of yourself and just have it in plain sight. You could, put some flowers next to it, write a poem to it. I know it sounds so corny, but I swear it works. You know, everybody want to be an empress, but they don't want to do the work to get here. I'm just giving you tips. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Awesome, wonderful, and necessary. Okay? Heal yourself. Love yourself. You know, I don't ask for readings or do readings for people, just so we're clear. Just in case, my doppelgangers out there are doing that. It ain't me. I'm not on WhatsApp or anything like that. This is for free. 5-finger discount. And hopefully it'll help you. Have a wonderful day.
For my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center.